Kicking off here against Wisconsin on the road again. Not a huge fan of this, but don't really have a choice. Why do we still have recruiting available? Doesn't make any sense. Use all the recruiting points. Only have 50 left. 50, 50, 50, 50. 15, 10, 10, 10. It's weird. Now we're done with the group. Here we beat last week. Red and white team. It's the Cornhuskers.
Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin, here we come.
In all of college football, and Bucky and the Badgers ready to tee things up in this home opener this afternoon. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers.
It's called Camp Randall or something. That was in Madison. It's called Camp Randall. It rings a bell. Yep, Camp Randall it is.
And the Badgers will get this season
so here's the good news. They're not returning that.
The ball squirts through the end zone.
Bad news, actually. I hate not kicking off to start.
We'll start this game off. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing.
Yeah, point guard.
Finds the
That's
open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the
Man, I thought this was a bigger game there, darn it.
SEC versus
okay,
the
though.
Big Ten. They competed everything. They tried to outspend each other.
I think the player of the week was last week. It wasn't us. That's surprising. We put
So
huge
many
numbers.
national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two
Oh, I thought we got to the...
Everybody gets excited.
Oh, I thought we broke that out. Dang it.
On the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Why are you doing that?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hands it off.
Dang it.
Not a whole lot of room there.
So close. I'm like one tackle away every time here.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups.
All right, let's see if I can.
Of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how
our tight end all season.
Make that statement.
So you can get a cheap one here.
We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee
Nice to
say?
start, quiet this crowd down.
Top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. That'll.
And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Finally broke one.
Take it to the house. He got loose.
Got none last game. It's like, I was a Heisman winner. They're doubling me up.
Right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen
Camp Randall, baby.
There's no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Wow, that must be some win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Sit down. That's a concussion. You see his head whip on that turf? Like a double smack down on the head. Get out here. Hope this thing worked. Coverage adjustments.
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but
they
gotta step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
There we go.
Defense there to stop him.
Our defense is, you know, made adjustments in the secondary after that last game.
I like getting my running back touches.
Our backup safety into our starting corner role.
But I'm also okay with these little ones.
I think that was an important move.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump started. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
Caught that? His feet weren't up?
He's run out of bounds, but not before.
Let's see that again, dude. I should have just kept running with him. Right there, just keep running with him. Nothing to challenge it. Oh.
Hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
Yeah.
The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. That pass is incomplete. They're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked
empty base.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally, handing it off.
Or pursue it.
You have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Takes the handoff. It's White.
See ya.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The quick out.
Jeez, man.
Rams him with the stiff arm.
Come on, defense.
Bounds, but not before the big
let's go for real, man.
For this offense.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks
always hurry up now.
Fair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws, and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy
Russell
has
Wilson
some of those traits
did have 1 year at Wisconsin after NC State.
No surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws
Forgot about that.
screens, and you can tell they were
On
ready
the
for it. They
trap
saw
here.
the quick game. They pounced on
I
it.
feel like I've got to do
The wide
something
receiver
with this
on the ground.
defense.
It's not the first time they've seen that route.
Pretty awful.
Going to the run, it's White.
Take more chances this year.
Picks up 4, it's down at the 15.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan.
That was 3rd and 3? Oh my god, didn't even know that.
Set up first and goal from the 9.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
And the Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They want to throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to pick his way
big play
forward
here.
for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Fires into the end zone. And
Where's the coverage out there?
touchdown, Wisconsin.
I have 5 underneath defenders. What are you doing?
I don't know exactly what
What are you messed up with, dude? Why are you both running out?
was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this
It's like cover 3 drop. I shouldn't have just had underneath coverage. And not just cover 3 drop like that.
When they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive.
You're ready to drop. You're on the goal line for crying out loud, you losers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to...
I threw the ball, dude. What the hell? Wait a second. I didn't even pick a play. That's ridiculous, dude. I didn't do anything. Why aren't you blocking, you loser?
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it downfield.
A dime, dude.
And they are
young quarterback, baby. Making plays. Silences the crowd.
They just did that
wow.
with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They'll try the run. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well,
let's get a little screen pass for a touchdown.
Try again, right? It's been really hard
let's
for
go.
this offense in this game.
We got cover one hole. What do we got here?
But they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
What's the flag, dude?
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what
roughing?
The call is.
Good. I'll take it.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
Let's do it again.
And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Yeah, this offense, man,
Take it.
They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers.
It's interesting, last week he had 150 yards in the first quarter, but next week he has 30. It's okay, though. I'll take it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, we had 3 third downs they got on that last drive, so defense seems to be getting a little better this game. And again, we also had Nebraska on third down, which is going to get them off the field, so I don't know. Be determined here.
That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern.
What was that? Our slot guy, Creo? No. Who was that? Bradford. Hey, Bradford, I see you.
Find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The run from the shotgun.
There you go, Lee.
After picking up 1 to the 23.
Love that.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
On it, baby. 4th and inches.
That's a great play call there, guys. I love it. Listen, they didn't get the first down, but this QB sneak on the very next play is going to get it, and this drive's going to keep going.
What? QB sneak? They didn't do anything.
Sends it the other way. He's got it.
Oh.
He's got great speed.
Oh, yeah.
He did a great job finding some running on that return and was able to set up the offense.
So we can bust this.
On first down, here comes
Let's get some man coverage here. Pull him over.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They go to the ground.
Why can just juke better? I never can juke, dude.
Coaches
always learn
about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the option.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, know where to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Afterburners coming.
Who the hell is that guy?
Got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Badger.
The team's speed is pathetic.
There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The San Jose State offense is back on the field.
Let's do something.
That last
Do
fumble
pistol.
costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're
See if we
excited
get
and
this.
ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against them.
Did I have the wheel route there? Wide open? 89 up the seam? I might have. Holy crap, dude. I gotta keep an eye out for that.
Well,
I did not see
another catch by the
that.
big fella. And hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused.
You gotta get up
the big
further
fella,
than that,
make a
man.
tackle or make a play on the ball.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it.
The expressway is wide
What I'm talking about.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Gets it out fast.
Oh,
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And the Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Direct snap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
okay.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
My defense, you got one stop this game, and I did triple options, screwed it up on the pitch, being aggressive, so Another one from you.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Let's it fly.
Oh, I almost looked at bad boy.
He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Oh, crap, dude.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. They'll try to pop the draw.
There we go, 3rd and 8. There's a good opportunity.
This offensive line better figure
gun
out
base.
tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start
coming after him.
him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Yes.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close.
That's what I'm talking about.
A good return on the interception.
Moved our safety to corner.
Make the play at the end, right?
Looks like we made the right move. Nice coaching adjustment there.
They don't really secure the football. Great job by
Now so we can pop this in. Oh, this looks like we might have a shot here.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive.
Straight man across the board.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch.
Yep,
inside the 10.
got him. Linebacker on our tight end, inverted receiver.
They've got it 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a
Points
defense,
there.
I gotta find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute warning. We'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown,
I get that.
Spartans.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their
So now the
footing.
question becomes, can my defense make a stop?
That was critical for them, winning their first game, and
What I don't like is we've already used mid-blitz
a
few times in the first half and all at once. Rest of the game.
Good positions to have success.
On the move from inside.
Fumble there would have been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant if you got a fumble there. No.
The Wisconsin
Okay, let's see
come
here.
back on the field to jump
Let's go
around
cover
a bit.
6.
Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Oh, sit down, buddy.
He tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's very Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun. Wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere.
That was weird. An animation out there. Straight dropped it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Looking to throw on second down. This time on target. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Using his legs to buy some time. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks.
Unbelievable.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back the pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on it. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Wow, they're running another play?
Timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
There's no timeouts left.
To get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, just keeps firing. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And it's right down the boulevard.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
One more snap coming before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Movement on the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the air. He lets it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Running wide open down the gut of the field.
Well, we'll take it.
Spartan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps
13 of 14, did that say, for 322 yards in the first half? That's not right. No way.
Offense has even more of a cushion going into half.
No way.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to
Oh, we do
join
have
Kevin
35
at our halftime
points.
update.
Oh my
Thanks,
gosh, we
guys.
do.
Looks like we've got a terrific
Wow.
atmosphere there in Madison. The passing
three
game
rushing
for
touchdowns
both
too?
sides
Jeez.
has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in
That's
all,
just
a
embarrassing
really
right there.
display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
No respect, dude. SC, Oregon,
And he takes
all rated
this
above
from
us.
inside the 5.
Doesn't make sense, man.
Didn't find any crease in that
Beat Oregon
kickoff coverage, and he'll
4
be
times in a
stopped at
row.
17. And Wisconsin has its
They
offense
always
back
get
on
rated
the
above
field.
us.
When
SC,
you're facing a deficit like this one to
rated
start
above
the
us.
second half, you
We
really
beat
can't afford
them.
to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second
Played
half.
them a
As the
couple
new
years
team could look at
ago.
this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play to get our confidence going.
Oh,
Just
was that
gotta
not
get
a
something
lurk
going
right there? I was
early
so
here on
close.
this drive.
Screen just went black on me. Oh, good. I paused it. Thank God I got the pause in. And that's not the score either. The score's 35. It's so weird when it does that.
Stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense is
Oh
going to
my
make
God, I
some plays
hate
for me.
this.
Just what they were looking for to
Oh,
get
man.
this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's crap.
Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance. And Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make
That
those
22 is
plays,
like their whole
but don't
team.
put the ball in harm's way.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
At midfield, he's got room.
Not this guy again.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this game.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
It's their first game of the year.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside. And the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Badgers want to move quickly.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
There we go.
Get it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and
Defense
it
makes a
tripled
play
to the
again.
ground. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Kick is good. The offense
Salad,
has
all
3
right.
points to
3
show for
points.
the
We'll give you
drive.
that. No problemo, my friend. I'll give you a 3. Alright. Kick return. Go return left. Not that we're going to return it anyways.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Do?
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys,
Little stretch action. Our running back's been a little quiet now.
Boy,
This
that
might
last
have a
touchdown,
chance.
The one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to
You know
keep
what?
that kind
I'm
of
gonna flip it.
explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive.
I get. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You want
When
me
you make that kind of explosive
Just
play,
be set?
you put the defense on its heels.
But I can hike it the other way without being set?
So this
Come on.
offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
Alright, we're going to play action boot. It's fine. It's not the play I wanted. Crap.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move. And then
Oh
a
my.
complete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That wasn't good.
After the misfire now on second down.
Come on now, get out there.
They'll run it to the right. On the move at the 30.
Oh,
And he won't
7 inches.
get
Come on
there,
now.
but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know
Let's do
that
this this time.
defensively too, but
I
I'm
need
just
to
trying
man,
to
but
dive
we'll do
and
it.
create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Got him downfield. He
There you
will
go.
step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Spartans are flying down the field. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got it inside the 15. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy...
Got some room in to the goal
Gosh
line.
dang it. Right down to the
And there
1
they go
again.
Another huge gain on the
He always
ground.
is so close, dude.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to blast their way
No.
in. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the punishment has
Dude, I
been
ran that
extended.
specifically because I thought,
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do.
Throw a touchdown
This
pass
offense
in.
looks like they're taking it to the next level.
Trying to get my
Getting their
Heisman
stride a
hopeful.
little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
About to kick it away after
Stinks,
scoring the
dude.
touchdown.
he had 1 run. Got
On
tired?
the
Like,
run
really?
from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he
crazy.
stopped at the 18. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the
This
end
guy's
zone.
a pain in my
Yeah, and I
ass.
think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Hey, this guy's a quick little crap, man. Get out of that.
By the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The snap sets up to throw. Chunk it away just
wow, the screen, I was not feeling that. I was bailing deep with that tight end. I didn't even see the screen coming.
You do a better job up front.
Got lucky.
Pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And the punt team able to swing him to the
doing
ground.
okay though. Let's try a little power option again to the left.
Want to talk about a drive
Why not?
where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Motion from the offense.
Should be there if I can get a block.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
Heck yeah, we are.
Pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I'm tired though.
This kind of success on the ground, I think you two
Let's
knuckle heads
do.
can place. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys
Roll
can
pivot
try
here.
because they're dominating right now.
We get another
Now from the
touchdown, but
48-yard
it's
line,
fine.
it's
Let's-
1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires it down the seam. Fires in the traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back.
So it was first pick of the year, man.
He's getting in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Just flying through the
Wow.
air like a superhero to make the grab.
Yeah.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He now has 108 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Got room at the 35. Gets him down.
I got
at the
depleted
30
big
on
time.
great
Look at this.
15-yard pickup. They
Bam.
are threatening, and they have.
We got rock there. What is that? A linebacker? Bam! Look at this, man. Boom! That was rough.
The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier now.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've
Third,
been
okay.
treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
Too much that quarter. 1 yard from.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give on the inside. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
Let's see.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
Pressure coming.
Gotcha, guys.
Coming after the quarterback, and they
Gotcha, guys.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Holy crap, who is that got burned?
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
That was pathetic. This thing got with 84 acceleration. Dude, that's our top corner.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge.
What a joke, man.
Anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now sliding to his left. He makes it in for the
unbelievable, dude.
14-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Just pathetic.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
Let's see what he gets. I know what I didn't get.
San Jose State
Anything
has
good.
the ball and ready to go on the
Should be
attack.
wide open here.
One of the most valuable things
The
a
hill.
quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
He's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion
wide
in
open,
this
too.
standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Now on second down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards.
He's so stupid, dude.
So the decision
So
has been
ridiculous,
made, and
man.
the coach will take the penalty.
This home
This
field
offense
stuff
has
is
a second
absurd.
down play. Wide out in motion. He's back to throw on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll wrestle him down.
The first
just
down, man.
short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Let's cut this back.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the
We did.
Spartans will have a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
On second down, looking again to throw.
Oh my god, I
And they
tapped the
can't make
button.
connection.
And how nice is it
Oh
to
my
have
gosh.
the whole crowd going absolutely
That was
bananas.
pretty bad.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Complete.
That's fine.
And he's able to shed one
Trying to
tackle.
shorten the
Gets a
distance.
pretty good pickup.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got him, and they convert. They get him on the ground
Got
after
it.
he gets enough to move the sticks.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Quick completion to the right.
See, can you get a pass on him, like a good pass? I mean,
I love offenses
that was so perfect.
that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead.
Oh, yeah, baby. Triple option, baby. Love to see it. Haha. I'll play another touchdown. Should have the other one earlier, though, dang it. 13 plays, 7-minute drive.
Kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Awesome. In the back on the kickoff.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right.
Oh, jeez.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. At the 20.
This defense is just pathetic, man. I'm telling you. It's so embarrassing.
And they couldn't catch him.
So
Like
embarrassing.
Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway. So.
Oh,
PAT unit on the
spilled
field.
my water.
Right down the boulevard.
Well, last year I had the worst defense in the country, but I had number 1 offense. So, looks like we're same thing. Oh my gosh. It's like we're right down the same situation again. Getting torched here. Let's see if I can get some.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that?
Yeah,
One?
that
Kevin will
option
be
one more
keeping an
time
eye
I
on
can run.
everything going on elsewhere. Guys,
I'd love
this
to do
San
it.
Jose State offense
Alright,
trying to get this
triple
ball
option.
moving.
Let's try that.
Looking for a productive
The wide
play
side
on
of the
first
field, I
down.
like it.
The option look. He'll pull it on the read. Now the pitch.
I know
Didn't go so well.
what I have to do here. Defensively, we
So
got
it's
to get the
P.A.
stop. So we're
wheel
playing run.
over.
We're selling out to run because we
Might be able to pull this guy, actually.
We got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely.
Oh, might pull him.
Let's
Let's
use
read
those
it.
timeouts, save as much clock as we
What icon
can.
is he?
So our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Looking to the big tight end.
Oh my
And
gosh.
the pass is incomplete. Sharp.
They got me. They got me. That guy squatted, dude. I did not. Wow, that was good defense by him.
Hit.
Score's so screwed up right now that it's showing.
On that play is a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Here
House call again, guys.
crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle.
Wow.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's
Afraid? That was
down.
wide open, dude.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss.
Looks like we're gonna have
That's
triangle
what this
again
QB
for a
looks like
first
the last
down,
couple
but we'll
weeks, man.
see.
Just a completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch. It's Green.
Yep, you're not keeping up with him.
But he's got enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And this is a house call.
Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads it downfield.
You're not picking that off again. I let a lazy ball up last time late. Not tonight. Or second time.
Nice job on the
I
route
had to lead him
and
inside,
catch by the
too.
tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the
Funny
extra point
because
splits the uprights.
if we-
And there
oh, no,
with
we
a
missed that, though, the same
full
drive.
touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
It was that last series.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
That was a couple plays ago.
The ball bounces.
Doing a good
through
job
the
on
end
the
zone,
kickoffs.
and it will be a
Too
touchback.
far.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down.
2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time.
What?
And
I
they
didn't,
could
oh,
use
because I
one
picked
here.
it off on
The
the blitz.
offense
I didn't
lines up
count
at
it.
the
That's
41
right.
with a first and 10. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On second down, he's looking downfield.
Ooh.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass.
Oh, there it was again. Another pick.
Swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I think after failing with the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll come out throwing on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Spartans. And the beatdown has ensued.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is
Threw it backwards for 8 yards. That was
fumble
impressive.
trickles out of bounds, and a big loss on that play.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The question, are they going to punt? This doesn't work.
It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play.
Wow.
Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to pass. Throws to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got his man. Touchdown, San Jose State! And the stomping has commenced.
Some would say run out.
What in the hell happened to that guy covering him? That was bizarre. Did he get hit or something? Oh my gosh, he got rubbed. Holy smokes, that was sweet.
Saying, I don't need to add points, but here's the thing. It's your job to stop him on defense. Now listen, the handshakes
Take the 70.
might get a little bit interesting after this game.
Take the 70.
Did their job.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
San Jose State 70, Wisconsin 35.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Every throw the corner out here, buddy.
To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each
Wow.
other over and over all
Eagle, I don't think they did anything last game,
start the season
so
off 1-0.
exploded this game.
Start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team,
The
obviously,
guy
not
one
the way you
hand.
want to
Wow.
get into this season. There were some
That's kinda
mistakes
cool.
with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you
Happy
play
for
the
that
game.
guy.
You get to now go back
Tucking
to
it
the
away.
drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a
San
long
Jose
season.
State got a top 25 opponent.
So
I
that's
love it.
going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
That's
Reese
not
Davis
score,
saying
dude.
so long.
Whatever.
This has been another
So
presentation of
screw
EA
it. Had
Sports
76 at that was not the score, but okay. Ugh. They have 10 touchdowns, so that's good. Yeah, 31. Yeah, I kind of balled it up again on 542. Reister had 3 touchdowns. Reister had another touchdown there. Glad he didn't get the 4th. It's crappy. Guy Hill, our freshman, redshirt freshman here. Try to step up a little. Overby, like him, hard. Let's get a little love on jet sweep. 7. Oh, huge need for him. That's nice to see. COC. Ellington. Dylan Lee played well. Rio got torched again. No field goals, no punts. Big returns, punt return. Just one pick.